From this video, we are going to start learning React, and specifically in this video, we are going to learn what create React app is. So, this is the documentation website for React.js. So, if you can get started from the docs itself, if we want to create a new React app, we just need to use this npm tool. So, we just need to write npx create React app and the name of the app. So you can get started with any of the terminal that you like. I mean, if it's on Windows, you can open your terminal, and if it's on Mac, you can open your iTerm or terminal, and if it's Linux, you already know that. So I just changed my directory to desktop, and we are going to create a new app. Okay, so npx create React app. Right. So what this command does is it scaffolds a new React project by install and after that it installs all the dependencies that is required for creating a new React app. So there are multiple dependencies which we will look into the package.json in the create React app in the my app folder that will be created inside desktop. So we'll see the folder structure after this. We'll open VS Code. I mean, you can choose any code editor of your choice, but we'll stick to VS Code because development and a lot of extensions are extensively supported on VS Codes. So this, the installation part takes a little while. So by the meantime, we can see that it is installing React. It is installing React DOM. So React DOM helps us to manipulate document object model on the browser, I mean on the HTML. So when we see inside the public folder and inside the HTML, there is just one div. So the prerequisite of learning React is, of course, you should know HTML. And inside HTML, there is just one div with an ID root. So using the power of JavaScript and DOM manipulation, we are injecting all the HTML into that div. And there are a couple of scripts that we need, like npm start, I guess npm run build, npm test, and there's one more, npm run eject. So what does npm start do? Npm starts, I mean, just the development server for React. So you can write the code and see the live development side by side. So you have a visual feedback of what UI you are writing and what UI is being developed. If there are some errors, it will console log some errors, and then you have to debug it, of course. Uh, npm run build actually bundles all the JS and creates all the static assets that is required for publishing the whole SPA. So with React, what we do is we build single page applications. Uh, let me let me just open the docs part first. So what is React? React is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces. All right. So maybe if somewhere more about single page applications. Never mind. So we are building single page applications, and after all of these dependencies are installed, we can just cd into our app directory and then start the VS Code instance there and then start developing by running the command npm start. So what does npm start do? As I did reiterate, the React scripts part here help us to start a development server. We have a start server, start script, which helps us start the development server. So when it get installed, I'll resume back. So till then, please. Yeah. It does take a little while when we use npx though. So there is one more package manager um, called Yarn, I guess. Can we do that? So there are popular frameworks built on top of React.js as well. So there is one called Next.js. Next.js is a popular lightweight framework for static and server rendered applications built with React. I mean, with it includes a little styling, routing solutions out of the box. So it is a little opinionated, but it gives a full package solution for building end-to-end apps. And once there is Gatsby as well, there are more tools that you can use as plugins to React and make your applications. And in order to make your own toolchain, you can get started with package managers like Yarn and NPM. Use bundlers like Webpack, Parcel, compilers such as Babel. So Babel is a compiler. It lets you write the modern JavaScript that still works in old browsers, so it's cross compatible. Let me check if it's still installed. Okay, it is taking some time. So let me check if my desktop has some. Yeah, so it does have some node modules. So the node modules folder is filled with a lot of folders. Yeah, I can probably put in that meme here for the node modules. Let's check the package JSON. Okay, so let me tell you more about the version. As far as I remember, so the versioning system works something like this. So this is the patch version. This is the, I guess, something major and minor version. And this is the name of the app. And I guess it's in private app for now because it's being locally built. And after this gets installed, it gets populated. Okay, it did get populated with all the dependencies. So let's see. As I told you, scripts, we have the start script, the build script, the test. So I guess React uses Jest for testing. Jest is a testing library. I guess Jest is built by Facebook itself, as far as I know. Just testing library. Let's just check. Yeah, Just is a delightful JavaScript testing frameworks that focus on simplicity. Good. I think if we have It take quite a while. Oops, unnecessary ones. Okay, then I can change my directory to the app and just clear the screen, see what's inside, and let's just npm start. So what does npm start do? Okay, not npm search, start. Yes, so it starts a development server for our React app. So we can see on localhost probably 3000, host 3000, development server should start, and I think I should open this. Yep. Let's open VS Code and see how the folder structure looks like. Um, So inside the src folder, I did explain you package.json and package.json is explained. So let's see the source folder. Source folder, the entry point for our React app is index.js. So these imports come from inside the node modules. Whatever import it does, it takes the imports from inside the node module. So node modules has all the packages locally installed in the folder. So we have the app component. So this format that we write in is called JSX. And so this is all the code that we write in React, and there's a public folder where all the files that go on the internet are available. So this is the index.html. So as I told you, there is just one div with the ID root that exists and nothing else. Nothing else. So let me just remove all this stuff. If you can see, um, so this is a simple HTML structure. All right, and whatever favicons and logos we have over here, it goes on the internet as public. All right. So I guess that's it. We'll see further in the next video.